Hey, how's it going? I'm back in the movie theater again. It's been about a month since last time. Should have been here a bit earlier, I'll admit. For personal reasons, I couldn't. But this week, I'm here to watch Godzilla and Kong New Empire. I think that's the name of the New Empire, Dawn of a New Empire. Something with Empire in it. I'm not sure. Who cares? I mean, you're going to see the movie because of Godzilla and King Kong, right? Who cares about the subtitle? Anyway, so I really liked the last time these two were on screen together in live action in this particular franchise, which was not in the movie theaters. They moved it to streaming because of COVID-related reasons, obviously, but they're back on the big screen now, where they belong, and they've got a brand new threat, as you've seen in the trailers. I've seen at least one trailer, at least one that I had the chance to react to. I liked it, I liked what I saw, and I can't wait to see this live in the theater. So yeah, it's about to start, so I better get a move on and get my ticket and get my popcorn and stuff. So see when they come out. Goodbye for now. So Godzilla and King Kong are at it again. Hold on now. You can't even see the poster. Oh well, you can't see it because of the lighting. Never mind. I like this movie. This movie's a lot of fun. And you know, I like this franchise. The Godzilla and King Kong. Let's just call it the Monarch franchise. Monarch, of course, being the company that tracks all these different titans. So yeah, let's call it the Monarch. I'm sure there's a name that I'm just not aware of at the moment, but for now, let's just call it the Monarch franchise. I love it. I really like it a lot. I liked the 2014 Godzilla. Wow, that was 10 years ago. Could you believe that? I liked that movie. Loved Skull Island. Absolutely loved it. What was next? And I really liked King of the Monsters, and I really enjoyed the previous one, which was Kong vs. Godzilla. And this one's really in that pile of the ones that I like. Right now, so far, I mean, the one I least like was the 2014 Godzilla, which was still really good. I really like that. So, yeah, there hasn't been a movie in this current iteration of Godzilla and King Kong franchises that I did not like. I haven't seen any of the older Godzilla. Well, I've seen the Peter Jackson 2005 movie, but that's, you know, not connected to anything. That was just a one-off remake. But yeah, so I really do enjoy these characters, and I'm loving the direction that they're going with. The direction they have been going for about a decade now with this franchise. And could you believe this franchise is about a decade old? Remember how long and how many movies it took the MCU to reach that milestone? Yeah. Somehow, very quietly, under the radar, this actually became a very legit, good monster franchise, superhero franchise, if you will, because, you know, Godzilla and King Kong are basically the Marvel heroes of their respective universe, along with Mothra and some of the other characters. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm liking it. Of course, as per usual, there's kind of a lot of focus on some human characters, because you kind of have to, because Kong and Godzilla don't really speak much at all, so you need some humans to drive the plot along. And you know, in every one of those franchises, they bring these generic, one-dimensional human characters to carry the plot along. It was Ken Watanabe for the two Godzilla movies. It was Tom Hiddleston and Emily Blunt and Samuel Jack. No, not Emily Blunt. Was it Emily Blunt? It was Tom Hiddleston and I think Captain Marvel character. This is what happens when the Schmodown's not around. I'm forgetting actors' names. But yeah, you had those actors for Skull Island. I had Millie Bobby Brown for the last two Kong movies. This franchise is kind of blurred up in my head. But yeah, so they do it again with this movie. They bring in Dan Stevens. I think this is his debut in this franchise, and I like him. I know I like Dan Stevens in anything. I loved him in the Eurovision movie. I think he did a marvelous job in Beauty and the Beast, and he was a really good character actor, and he was really good in the Legion. So yeah, I always like whenever he's on screen. But you know, when he's playing, you know, the generic one-off human character that, you know, by default has to interact with Kong and Godzilla, he does that great. The other human characters, I think, were, you know, okay. Some of them were returning characters from the previous movies, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm loving the role that they gave one of the human characters in this movie specifically. Can't say much because of spoilers, but I mean, then again, I think the movie's already came out last week. I'm just watching it late, but you know, I'll still keep it spoiler free as best as I can. I like there's some really good fight scenes between Godzilla and King Kong themselves, because you know it kind of has to happen. And of course, King Kong versus other monsters, Godzilla versus other monsters, and King Kong and Godzilla versus other monsters together. There was a really good four-way fight. It was a 2-on-2, Godzilla and King Kong versus two other monsters. That's the most I can say without spoiling too much. Didn't quite go as well as I wanted to, but at the end it was a very satisfying battle. But it was a it's a 2-on-2 battle. It was a really satisfying battle there. It's a really satisfying conclusion to this movie. I'm liking this sort of Godzilla defends and fights Titans on the surface, and King Kong lives under the surface on Hollow Earth, which was established on the previous movie. I'm liking that status quo, and every once in a while, you know, Kong and Godzilla have to team up to fight a threat to both parts of the Earth. I like that. Of course, it would have helped a lot if these two monsters could actually communicate with each other, at the very least. But I think the way they found a way to balance that between them in this movie is really good, and I'm really hoping we can see more movies in this franchise and more monsters and more Titans for these two to take on together. I'm really liking these two together, and like again, I said this, they're basically superheroes at this point. They're basically every movie they just get stronger and stronger. They give them new powers. I don't know if you can see, but dang it, Godzilla kind of has these pink spikes. So yeah, that's a bit of a power, no pun intended, power spike. And again, if you could see, King Kong kind of has this metal arm thing. So he's basically a cyborg now. They basically just turned King Kong into a cyborg, which I'm all about. I mean, it's great. It worked very well in the movie, and I really like that. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing more movies in this franchise. And yeah, just you know, the acting of the human characters is so-so, but the monster battles and the fights and the visual effects, which, be honest, it's the only thing you're going to this movie to see. You're not going into this movie to see human characters talking. So if you have any grievances and complaints about how the humans acting in this movie, if you think that they kind of phoning it in, get over yourself. You're going in this movie to watch monsters fighting each other. You are not going to see this movie to watch, you know, the lead character and her daughter and their storyline in this movie. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that front. But yeah, as long as they can keep up the monster battles and they keep getting more and more creative in each installment, this I say keep on going. This franchise can go on for as long as they want to, in my opinion. So yeah, 10 years of this franchise, and yeah, not much else to say. Please bring more. That's all I have for now. So goodbye for now. I'll see you in the next movie, which was supposed to be Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, but it's not being released in my area yet. I'll have to wait another week, I think. It's sad, but it's the reality we live in. So see you then, I suppose. Bye. Hi there. Thank you for watching the video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'll see you next time.